10 passes, 200 shots? Sounds interesting. Yes, this one is called 10 passes, 200 shots. Unfortunately, there is no other information on the Steam Workshop page I got this from. No images, no description, no comments, no videos, nothing quite there. It's kind of sad when you name something like that, 10 passes, 200 shots. You kind of wonder what's going to happen with your team, and there's no other information for it. So, to the creator of this, I will list you in the description, but please just add some other stuff in when you've got such a fantastic title. Maybe throw something else in that kind of piques someone's interest. But we're going to take a look at this one today with our three teams of Liverpool, Aston Villa, and our championship side of Ipswich Town. The tactic will be at the end of the video like usual, but first, let's get into the Premier League. Well, with a name like 10 passes, 200 shots, I'm expecting a very attacking tactic. We only have Liverpool with 83 goals. We're not even first. 87 for Man City looks like it's first. Then comes 84 for Arsenal, and then 83 for Liverpool. Aston Villa with 62. That's not bad. 55 points, though, is definitely on the lower side. Liverpool in second place, 84 points, kind of on the average side. So overall, it's not looking all that attacking minded so far. As we take a look at Liverpool's schedule, you can see they're out in the Carabao Cup fourth round 0-3 to Brentford. However, they get to the FA Cup final against, well, Brentford, thank you FM, 1-1 in penalties and you get the trophy. But I will say it's not the hardest of groupings. But unfortunately, Dortmund knocked them out of Europe, Europa League quarterfinals 0-0 at home and then 1-3 away from home. So all in all, is what I would say for the season for Liverpool. Second place is a fantastic way to be, but 84 points in second place is kind of on the average mark of where they would end up anyway. Quarterfinals, you're out in the Europa League. You do win the FA Cup, but again, the run was not the hardest probably. And then the Carabao Cup out almost immediately. Squad-wise, there is a sea of green, so it's not bad to see. Nunez with 23 goals, 19 for McAllister. Salah with 17, yeah, that's probably a good mark. Luis Diaz, 16, 15 assists for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and then average rating 7.28 for Szoboszlai, 7.27 for Salah, even 7.21 for Luis Diaz. Some incredible average ratings. Everything else is kind of on the average mark. I mean, not bad at all, but still kind of on the average mark. As we switch our sights to Aston Villa, you can see out against Manchester United in the semifinals of the Carabao Cup on both legs. You draw at home, but still, you're out on both. FA Cup fourth round, you're out fairly immediately. Conference League, you do win your at-home leg. Unfortunately, you lose out to Eintracht Frankfurt away from home a pretty big amount, and you're out in the quarterfinals. So overall, not the greatest of seasons. We have definitely seen tactics that have gotten Aston Villa higher in the charts, a lot more trophies. This time around, it didn't really work for a lot of different things. Semifinals for the Carabao Cup, great. Quarterfinals for the Conference League, not too bad, I guess. But Premier League in 8th and the FA Cup in 4th round, no. Not a lot of green here. That's going to be a problem. 20 goals for Moussa Diaby and Ollie Watkins, though. Those are fantastic. Moussa Diaby gets there and higher usually, but Ollie Watkins is doing fairly well. 13 assists for John McGinn and Zaniolo, both nice. But again, we've seen better from a couple players. This time around, not so much. But average rating, you got Moussa Diaby at a 7.11. Data hub for Liverpool, you can see a shot percentage. I don't know if that's on the Premier League average or just maybe even a little bit below, but everything else is above, not to the point of what you're used to. They are not bad attacking wise, but we've definitely seen better. And if we look at Aston Villa's side, definitely not nearly what we should be seeing from them. So, I mean, a lot of numbers less than Premier League average, some just slightly over. So here we will see if the actual Premier League stats go up to the 10 passes, 200 shots. I still don't know what that means. 200 shots. I mean, if we look at the most shots for, you can see Liverpool getting 483. I'm guessing there's a player or a game that had this amount. I don't know, but we're going to start out with most goals. Liverpool in 3rd with 83. Aston Villa in 5th with 62. So not the highest. We've definitely seen better. Few shots against. Liverpool in 4th with 260. Aston Villa's not even in the list. Most possession. Liverpool all the way up tops with 62%. That's actually really good. Aston Villa at 58, above average, which is nice to see. Most dribbles made, Aston Villa in 5th, Liverpool also 633. Most tackles won, not there. Best pass completion, Liverpool in 2nd with 91%. 4th for Aston Villa in 90, very well done there. Most shots for Liverpool, again, with 483 in 5th. And there you go. But how does it do for our championship side of Ipswich Town? Well, as you can see, 5th place, so they are in the playoffs. We'll see where they ended up, but they're not promoted, so they obviously didn't win the final. But 78 points, 62 goals. We have definitely seen better outings from them. But if we take a look at the playoffs, the semifinals, they are out against Leeds 3-0, 4-1 on aggregate. Domestic Cups out immediately against Cambridge, 2-2 in the Carabao Cup first round, and then out in the fourth round in the replay against Norwich, 1-2. So overall, 5th place, not bad for them. Unfortunately, while they're in the playoff spots, they don't get playoff promoted. So 5th place it is. FA Cup though, 4th round, sure. Carabao Cup first round though was pretty awful. So how did it do for the squad? Well, only 3 in the green. 22 goals for Hurst. Now we're talking. He's doing a really good job as usual. Connor Chaplin with 10 up there as well. Only 9 assists for Wes Burns. Leif Davis not having a stellar year. 12 appearances starting, 27 off the bench. Only 2 assists. But average rating 708 for Christian Walton. And that's only 4 appearances. So 703 for Harry Clark and George Hurst. Yeah, not the greatest. And overall for stats, I mean, they're in here somewhere. Few shots against, 3rd place, you got 348. Most possession in 4th with 59%. And then dribbles made, you are there in 4th with 811. But then it doesn't come back until best pass completion, 91%. Still fantastic. But yeah, that's about it. So let us look at the tactic itself. A sweeper keeper in support is where we start. Inverted wingback on the left in support. An inverted fullback in defend on the right. Central defender on the left in defend, and a ball-playing defender on the right. DM in defend, and then above them, a Mazzala in support, and an advanced playmaker in support. And then on the wings, an inverted winger in support, and then a winger in attack on the right, and then a complete forward in attack up front. Balanced mentality, in possession, attacking with a standard. You got play out of defense, passing directness is shorter, tempo is slightly lower, mixed crosses, and work the ball in the box. In transition, counter press, distribute to the center backs and take short kicks. And then out of possession, a mid-block line of engagement, a higher defensive line, trigger press more often, prevent short goalkeeper distribution, and there we go. So overall, how did it do for our 3 teams? I mean, Ipswich coming in 5th is not too bad. I think if you played this, you could probably get up into 4th maybe. But they still didn't get promoted. It's kind of annoying. We have definitely seen tactics that have gotten them promoted. This time around, we just didn't see it. But if we switch our sights to Liverpool and Aston Villa, as you can see, Liverpool in 2nd place, kind of an average mark for them. Aston Villa in 8th, a little bit low down for where you generally see them through these tactic talks. So again, this is just a sim. I am doing nothing. I'm just holidaying for the entire season and letting my assistant coach and managers do everything for me. But in this case, it was okay. But your saves could be completely different, so definitely test it out. Take a look, see how it works for you, and let us know. But that is it for me, Seffi and FM, for the Football Manager blog channel, saying thank you as always for watching. Take care and enjoy.